music makers, and we are the dreamers of you.
I might project full force to peel back the seal. For real, to real, Celsius has landed. Rhyme time is granted, take your chance and flip the coin. Check the pitch, 6 stitch, crack the cherry. It's gone for 6, MC's off the planet. Like me, min light, sighted over the sunny state. Debate it, cause you can't explain it, mate. Well, it's fate illuminate, like a neon landscape in Godzilla lift. Above the hovering sun then sifts, space through a wormhole. Crisp soul flows through the vocal of the local. Australian made, the Australian with the parallax focal point, pin precision like acupuncture. Ease the joint, got the jam, prefer Vegemite to keep my level head on point. Like a master marksman, refining sharpness, I come equipped with basic hardness. The shell can't be cracked, Futura 2000 pack with diesel like dread. In this new south state, you can't break our conscience and illuminate.
Illuminate and calibrate, my b-boy isn't so deep. Through the breastplate, China dog it, miners dig it. From footwork to mics, the pieces with precise highlights. The beat splash with center ice, cream lyrics that taste nice. It's clear to see we rock within the mantle like crystals. Surrect the geologist, digging the gems up. Saw the streets of Sydney construct. Straight up, romantic tone, elevate the audience into a state of spine tingles. And spark the unpredictable, kill the jingle, you're in danger. You bug me MC, now I cut your antenna. Never prepared to be bumped up with vodka of mad medicine. Pure silver mercury shake to evolute like apes into the most supreme genius, world famous. Spray my vocab so clean it's green. In this new south state, you can't break or concentrate. We just shine like Jeffrey Rush and illuminate. Preservative or natural additive, ethics should be active. Skills are melting, Lucas height, radioactive. Let us release with no prophylactic. Like Westbrook, we're active, we're active, we're active, we're active, we're active. Control it, scroll it, fold it to your liking, Viking. No interference with my miking capability. Sip quick a mix of O2 and Vicks to confirm vocal stability. Sharp like Chick's FX and the frill on a lizard's neck. You want a piece? Yeah, well here I'll trade ya. Blade for play tapes of Slade or this toy I made of jade. Wear it or bear it. Luck bring you, it will not deserve it or fade. Like closing scenes in tea, jerking waters, working pipes tied open, merging curtains drawn for certain loose ends lurking somewhere underneath the above seat. Who the killed that beat with a plastic sheet? Keep it raw. Let's eat before we delete into more than last week speaks. Capiche? Now that's a well-cooked tune. Landmark temple room. Spark a mark on the brain, so move like stars in cars, escaping scars and targets. Step left, arrow intercept.
Caught off guard, I bet my motion is lotion, soothing the fret, attached to the nervous set. I see, caught in the net, you know it'll destroy you yet. Put it all into spectrum, colours off the chart, over distort like acid on pro heart. What a mess, the press of 1,000 pounds of feathers, or 1,000 pounds of lead. Take your pick, I'll carry the rest to the bed, of the deepest ocean or the highest crest, and steal the eggs from the crow's nest and take them back out west.
Ridiculous if for a split sec you think that rust can attach itself to this. No C's cogs, pure circular press sex, lubricated, manipulated, collated, perforated, forms like resin dogs. I siphon through thrash English to become A-1 Reaganomics, a spun bread slash electro mash, never done, but it's correct though. Repro with a rack full of brasso. Your backyard syndrome reflects of my chromoly alloy spider tops. I draw a red line to distinguish where you finish, as I'm verbally fetish to fuck with your mum Picasso flow. Your mum drinks bath water and plays Carrie Ann on a Pi 3-in-1 stereo. Your hunger for digital world vision in a 44.1 cold verse inquisition, courtesy of the grace of precision to apperception. This appointment between you and I is on time, so let's keep the meetings frequent. See, rock dynamical, wanna keep physical like Olivia. Cover 58 in saliva, so reckon brass knuckles capture the game for cellophane on a prospect sidebar. So stuff yourself silly on this decibel confectionery, hurts in every century. Stole a style, sell the sickers, solidified aquarium of exotic and a monodic. Select rarity.
It's a trip when I drop my
Listen,
style.
absorb, create a motion state. Fuck your image, I wear whatever fits me. Even 60s business, bowl and beat work crack like meat and defeat. Metacarpus victory, filling spaces, held for aces. Dropping dots once, twice, thrice. You think you're nice? You suck, sweet salts, diminished in an instance. Kinda like your mic when I recite. Yeah, you've all got opinions, but yeah, you all bite. Ridiculous, isn't it? The humour amidst rumour, dead weighted drift amidst questionable risk. Your pizza piss, stare, diss and reminisce on yesterday. Far back as you say, it's continuous. Your cycle, I mean, Gene, fuck what you've seen, check what I've heard. On MCs that curdle, walk like fucking girdles. Sucking that scene, you're a glutton for punishment. Categorized amongst peers, though the sweat's more apparent. Challenge the climate, MCs become stagnant. Primate fragment, drop to rock with Fraggle and dabble with coherent.
It's a trip when I drop my style. It's a trip when I drop my style.
See, there's nothing to write about no more. The whole translation appears to me as an old abrasion. And the earth is hollow, without a core. So I think I'll travel into the depths like the Vikings and show my photos and sightings. Old B-boy methods have to coincide with this new ultra-diverse dispersed bleaks, blurs and shit. I never wanted CDs to take up space next to my crates. Take Planet of the Apes. But I must morph, move and contort, adapt like morph from orc, and my fork holds the pork well. Grew up looking through Subway art, a shy 147 and kill. Press the shit out of so many cans. I have arthritis of the hands, and looks like I've got a masturbation grip of an 80-year span. When Celsius drop tracks, we stop you in your fats and rage or testosterone, estrogen, super advanced Puma B-boy from the burbs that'll grip curbs like Automan. I span Australia, know my territory like Charles Bronson in Chado's land.
I take it with stones and sticks, cheap flicks, ricochet my array. Shoot vocal 3D arrow focals to blind locals, open to so quotables in ink. Dude, sing quick and drink, cause I've highlighted your think process. Invaded your eardrums with our wax. Needles jump and track, can't keep track like smack, cause we're stationed down under, below eye level, where Freemasons rendezvous with aliens with two hearts. This is where it starts. Craft work, jerks the making to destroy what you're faking. Search self before the taking.
It's a trip when I drop my style.
I've come to rock your city with the funk like 7 Electro, Pac Jam Nintendos, Oil Panic Devo, Space Invader Raiden. I remember the Commodore 64 fading. Legendary, Atari, still stands like old chisel, while on television sizzle like most 80s bands. We hear the echo like pseudo of old anno, lock since. Full on gelato tints, blunt like rosy pink, dye mark spraying, speed skating, a Fairfield roller ring, crystal cylinders, and iron-on BMX bricks. I wanna be a big, beautiful F microphone executioner star, sitting dreaming of owning an RM, but now we'd rather spit phlegm, break dancing Odyssey pants, Cosmic Clyde to Captain Rock. Rest in peace, Dundee, I love your bus style at rock. Feel the motion of hardcore angles, graffiti riders shocking the spot. Rock and steel, B-boys, B-girls, popping, locking, robotic, power moves, hip hop, non-stopping. Stepped into 87, born a Def Jam, handing in flowies. Full uniform B-boys, ready to battle like RSC. Cosmic Crew, Street Patrol, Autocrats, Digits and UBT, TDF, RCF, etc. East to west, to your sector. Live for Saturday night, extending my whack antenna on my radio. To take the original Tim Ritchie's 12-inch dance show on the 3Js. And those house DJs ripped off ASK. See? My family in hip-hop is forever my future. My first love is the 80s, direct the RETROoper. Wizards of Oz rock to this. Down under track lines get demolished to this. B-boys battle to this. Speed up the tempo then freeze in a stance. More advanced than CD-ROM enhanced, with an electro taste that takes it back to 1942. Arcade Armageddon, 3 initials in first place. CEL, see us hold the sun to uplift everyone and every all. DJ scratch till needles fall. Wizards of Oz rock to this. Hip-hop heads nod to this. Flood your souls with the color gold and feel the old ways bestowed. Celsius, Knights of the Old Code. Hits a rock, shows increasing energy as the crowd glows with unknown frequencies, like the sleeping monk at 93.7 degrees in the shade of Adelaide. Celsius you, Celsius me, Celsius, plus hip hop on an escapade. Maximize your headroom, skip a couple of frames. Got the picture? Still patrolling like chips. Tune your aerial, display like B-boys in backflips. On the run from boss hog, like chicks that hazard rips around corners. Celsius rock straight up, take it over the edge like Fall Guy in a brown. Pick up, not a scratch on us, like Knight Rider's bonnet. We've got it. Words to MCs that don't waste a minute, DJs that don't just spin it, B-boys that continue it, and writers that demolish with styles that patent polish. Now close your eyes and imagine style in its most ultimate and purest form. Now listen to your heart, are the beats irregular? You're the feathered child of the dawn. Waiting 7 AM for your panel to rock up in the early spawn of the sun. Kid from down under, all the more weight than Warren Gamba. Flipping futuristic beats like the band Can't Up. So how do I enter? With so many deltas placed before me and still keep the momentum in this room. It's my adventure, either the choice of the dark, demented drool, dogfight and dampen doom moods, or simple signs signifying supple. But the supersonics will saturate the most fussiest and sussest. Another protest to seep like water through the earth's crust and break away the loose dust and crud, transform it to mud. So the plot thickens. What do you reckon? I could say fucking, or intelligently replace the face and give it a new hook and sink it back into the depths of this river rhyme. I'm the iodine, repairing what's tearing me apart. Find a mind in the intertwine. I'll lead you in the middle of our cipher huddle. And now this rhyme is nearly complete. Celsius and Sing, passing the secrets down like G. Take up in the dark and pull out the most amazing piece of art. Like Dash and Watch Me, still shine like shine. Two riders a stand in the odds line. Commodores, beautiful smashing shores and heat that'll make any thermometer pink. Protection from the Y2K bug is programmed within. Cause when this technology storm warms this surface, you know I'll be hovering.
Direct points, anoint building blocks with scripted tops. Like a timely thought on cryptic tomb sites. One single idea, made of billions of beginnings. Like pyramidical cycles, we aim to add height. Cylindrical insight pools, here see to look into, to view, to construct the right. Able enough to cut the linear, to make it somewhat slimmer. Then still with more juice to fatten the cat known as Scringer. To loose the weary foe intrusive and blow on cinders. In the forefront of the struggle, strategic boggle puzzles the muzzle. So they break down inners to crack outers. Key logic bouters, intricate the way to flow over fierce terrain. And sustain mind frame and crane together processes to conquer the lesser like Darth Bane's reign. Only a work in one. Now shift working patterns, satin the mind, leave it light years away. Tracking the stray sample of wordplay. Tighten esophagus attack, sharp pinpoint, acupunctural factor, steal souls and leave torsos intact. The entry never said to be pulled down like wool. It's delivery, pedigree, keep the glass more than full. The entry never said to be pulled down like wool. It's delivery, pedigree, keep the glass more than full.
Dad, can you please put on that song that goes...
Like skates on ice, like a snake in sand, like oxygen through man, project emotion through my hand, energize the mic, ignite a verbal flame to burn within sight that's tight, like a snug fit scope, or a locked on vision, or a focused tight rope, or a choke on precision. It's just an image, a figment of vocal imagination, metaphorically speaking, a phrase to the 10th exaggeration. Now be patient, there's always solutions to equations, whether it's A plus B equals C, or mic plus skills equals dope plus EMC, you see. Universal word moves mathematically. Capacitate your mind state, debate masters like tactical chess, puncture flesh like pores cause sweat, fresh fat caps, crap like a train track, like discotheque maps, nobody naps when Celsius grapples mic chords, and chokes mixing boards, cast iron like ancient swords, Australia. We're so underground when you come up and still down on. I climb like Mercury, when my voice borders contrast vast mental planes construct like cranes, vocal patterns, run rings around Saturn, with enough compression to flatten solid matter. Celsius shatters thermometers.
I'm always yelling at this made of mind called mic, telling him to project my mic the most, so I can glow
like the space ghost.
Power mental, advisory, seeing clearer with the visor.
I can see the advertising
as I chew and break down with acids,
or waste MC hazards,
containing deadly drums, buried to the depths where angel fishing submarine cables.
The word finally leaks like cryptosporidium creeps
to our waterways.
Leave sunny days, darkened eclipse. UFO space trips vaporize in a beam of mercury molecules. Fool's gold sold out with no clerk. Grip the diaspora about knockout with key shouting words.
Wisdom of riddle, diverse speech.
The art of learning to the art of teach, not to preach,
Just to share.
rarely contemplate.
Fairly undermined.
Structurally debated, masqueraded, clues to truth serrated at the roots of damage evidence. With every pretense, the carver is immense, the overlook dense like Amazon greens.
A manga overflow. I'm digging up the street, laying low, level-headed, spreading my name with the shovel embedded. To four heads with four blows, I'm tucking egos off the bed without supper. Troopers make me go. I swing a clean Ajax cut. Down you lumberjacks to the ground. Return to wax. It'll bring the real look shine back. I slap this back, fill and hide the cracks you leak. Speech mess and weakness. And look, gassing for breath. Bad whip. I close microphone fist. Fruit punch words out, fresh taste dish. Apple crisp capiche. Now we see who's the shit. If hip-hop was a solid rock, we toss it to suss its distance before we persist in the risk of its limits. Sober, we remain in the right part of the mainframe, cause what is left is always game over. If hip-hop was a solid rock, we toss it to suss its distance before we persist in the risk of its limits. Sober, we remain in the right part of the mainframe, cause what is left is always game over.
Dad, put that on again.
From the west coast of the US, east coast of AUS, back to the west of city with Celsius, we be fresh. Can you guess who I am? Who am I? The man with more identities than Moses had moves, manipulating manuscripts to slam like Beanie Man mixed with Onyx. It's the black autonomous, skateboarding, strike-boarding lyricist anonymous to what is known as omnipotence. Multi-talented, fifth-dimensional b-boy, storming the underground in shell toes to timbos with those floetics, mind-blowing by element of surprise, devised by the forces of storm shadow and snake eyes. Basic equipment, spy versus spy allies. Mastering the art of perseverance, overcoming all obstacles that come in our path. We got platinum testicles, and we're knowing the math, observing the cycle of MCs and the cowards. We've developed the insight to see the light in the darkest of hours. That's strategic planning and the need for chaos. So get smart, destroy your pinpoint chart, throw your message in the bottle and send it on a way. Play it purely by the heart, no longer enslaved.
And it seems your lack of material stems from venereal spread over 9 months after the death of 9 billion breaths in the steps of conception. You followed misdirection. You're the entity from misconstrued tomb and a trail that leads back to the womb. For the lessons you never learned until the embers fully burn and the worms in the earth have turned. What have you earned but a flagship degree in plastic construction? Sinus, the bad child with the head of destruction. Rush, kill and crush them before the disruption of our beloved falls to instruction. By open leg whores with vials prompting seduction, and smiles become the suction into a comic book fantasy, and romance built on lies. Reveal your true eyes and pull back your forehead to accomplish your buy and buys. Now take these knives, free your soul and slit your wrist and muffle your cries. Cause I no longer wish to hear the whimpering of a human that's less than I. The death of strategic planning and the need for chaos, so get smart, destroy your pinpoint chart, throw your message in a bottle, sending it on a wave. Play it purely by the heart and no longer enslaved.
Exhibiting the everlasting eclipse of a mic in front of the face. Precipitation is rebounded off the mesh or collected. So future MCs can taste the fire on their lips. Aussie riders red tape. We hold enough grand letter stars on Fuji, Kodak, Konica. Make any pieces look like they were done in Helvetica. Fun, sectioned up, spectacular, right down to the specs. My attack is massive like 3D. Elements in quad deluxes, I enter like John Saxon and baptize the beat like the system. To open your third is to open your first two first. And to look ahead is to look behind and hold your history on your climb. I insert electro slow as my logo and capture everything that pisses me as a photo and recycle it as audio. It's the death of strategic planning and the need for chaos. So get smart, destroy your pinpoint chart. Throw your message in a bottle, sending it on a wave. Play it purely by the heart and no longer enslaved.
Look at the view, it's pictureless. Pressed up against perspex, all out of context. Parasite invite, what's up next tonight? A whole line of light, lime, cite the bite. Recite rhyme crimes, jump on universal time travel bikes to ride Futura. Attack acoustic, let loose with tightrope intrusives. Invading your nooses to let you breathe again. And that's when the feeding ends. Time to fend, for depend you will. Like a camel on last week's intake. So make it cross the state and back 10 times, mate. So trends, send to the depths for a shallow friend. No pretend, extend and comprehend the ecological blend. Cycles develop, Velcro skeletal, high cut size up, rise up back to south frame. Now I'm silver surfing the blue curtains and nothing's plain. Sky stained spectrum relayed with fades and shades. Contours of obscure braids outline the fine rays made. So common yet unique to complete original technique. We rock the country in a week like truck with red cut on the street. Drop and speak, the death of strategic planning and the need for chaos. So get smart, destroy your pinpoint chart. Throw your message in a bottle, send it on a wave. Play it purely by heart, now it's no longer enslaved.
Train from west to main, act what's on a marker tag, just towards the norm. But I examine internal to see if the name has funk, bounce, charisma, persist with the letter flow. And while I profile pieces on the lines like a thermos, I pour those hot rhymes from the data flask to replenish my satisfaction. Verbal traction, this track is train action. Smaller killers of metal, not all styles shine and steel. You must feel the motion for real. For my time now ticks in the studio with the absolute 2 monitor bricks. 24 digital desk hurts, spearing the soul and chest. Beat so fat, I got a high cholesterol reading. Simply atom on 1000s. As on, still checking what burns from Penrith to Central. What was that? Go back to Redfern. See, Mitre 10 stocks blends and brands. Smart handyman makes grants for riders' demands. From Qualon, Rostos, Montana to Belton, and Pascal, steel hold, back with a vibrant green aura attack. And whatever become a cop nut, belly pink, sherry tan, tuck stand. How can I master the elements when one always has a menopause moment? So I dabble in the fifth art of creating something. For stealing $1 lucky dips on a hunch feeling. See, looking for the perfect break. Rip it off nicely and put it back in the crate. So ride the metal beast to cut the make all surfaces become your mortal dream.
Celsius.
Celsius holds the sun.
From the sky they came.
Celsius holds the sun.
Bring it the funk.
Celsius holds the sun.
Bring it back.
Celsius holds the sun.
Catch the 954 train from west to main. Jump the back carriage me, so red complete connect west line. To find the outline we shine. Wrap it around a turquoise spine, it looks beautiful.
Next up,
It's about time we see the riders prime, for instance. See more throbs than bulimics in synchronized sequence. You get this, it's frequency. My flyer voice points to UFO joints. The unique flow origin anoints the microcosmos world of an eagle eye-sized mind scope. Fluoro bluestones bailed out dope tones against the white highlight. Back to the future, flux capacitor type contraptions. 88 BPMs, we're off the map and running back to red rattlers. When Technicolor dream coats of paint weren't faint. late. When those walls were hit, trains bombed and bridges lit up like bonfire nights. The nozzles spit, no runs, no grips. Full flowies glow like neon lights in town halls, sub-tunnels at night. The pigment funnels tightly compressed. Contents under pressure, fresh gasp of O2 breath. Best before death becomes them. Choked up fat cap and clogged stem. Headstand them to release them, then the flow works like a gem.
Oh, 6, it got turbo.
Believe the guards trigger the alarm around the bend. Gotta run, better blend like cypre face to make sure cues don't clash with paves. They'll accost and fat lace sage. Trapped in a 3D maze, can't escape. Negative space invader, move over and it can become Vader. Yeah, your outline looks good on paper, but can they burn like a saber? Can they hold weight, huh? Check it, in this war, creativity is victory. And in this war, a permanent marking instrument is weaponry. And that's it written literally, literally, literally.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, the Sydney Hilton welcomes you to our special feature presentation. This evening we have prepared for you an elegant collaboration of lyricism for your enjoyment. Travelling our wonderful country, breathing life back into townships since forgotten from the days of Bush the Eureka Stockade. Reigniting Lightning Ridge, to raising Charters Towers, to sweeping Broome off their feet and leaving Kalgoorlie breathless. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and extend a warm round of applause as we proudly present, direct from the west side of Sydney, Celsius.
Thank you.
How you doing tonight?
You right, Brass Knuckles?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Ladies and gents, I'm Sarek. I wanna open my venta, escalate, pour my crime on you, mate. Just so you can view the golden oats back in your throat, jukebox. Please turn off the lights so you can view my fireworks tonight. Every year seems to be the one. Aussie hip-hop to penetrate the earth like the rays of the sun. I drop the turbo in this to speed up the process. Like a Lotus, autofocus so you can't see me. Like myxomatosis. So wind the third table. The man with the cougar hat gives me the bewildered look. Cause no instrument city's I spec. So when is he gonna recognize the Technic 1200 deck? It's 2000 the year and the Olympics about to hit here. And all these pressures are keeping fitness fear. So I'm not hunted like the deer, even by the ones who I taught to spit the fluent spears. 30 is near. Now, suddenly age becomes more of a fear. I grapple corners like PlayStation jet ski and hit you with a degree, bachelor vocab. Celsius CP, accomplish more steps than a centipede. Kill off a supermodel and watch it bleed. Plasticine, yeah, that's more like me. I walk down George Street, mingle with the metropolitan masses. Cosmopolitan chaos, mad madness. Where is the God that made us? Write your name in a train to obtain status. Climbing in and out of ladders. Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Adelaide, Hobart, Darwin. To the ends of the Perth, flex the girth of the earth type. 4 elements with more history than stone. All your own insanity, or even more than their own aborigines. Cranium convict, making my own bricks. Living on a VB6, whack MCs, grip the mic with mitts. Set the shit ablaze on the next level like Parallax. You don't realize my lead weight like Prowler. Now, I see the man on the third table has removed his hat. In respect, cause I captured him in the realm of the web. I wish more were like him. Thanks mate, I received your grin. I bent his narrow view like aluminium. Sprayed the medium, not too low or not too sky. St. Clair MC Western Suburbs, my cup of tea. 3 sugars to keep it all sweet, mate. To rock the micros in the cosmos for all my New South State mates. Thanks. Thank you. Coming up next now is Brass Knuckles. Word.
You like that, 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 it's all good, goes just like that.
Let me take to the stage.
It's been up.
Ladies and gents, let me entertain with a second chapter. I'll open the vents and let the scent circulate. Let the contents accumulate. Let the breath rise like a effervescent surprise. Tingles on the top of the bubbly pop that you sip. Take it slow, let it drip by drip, then run off at the lip. Like a greyhound race announcer, here's announcer Mount from the south of the equator.
Yeah, down under.
Check it, is everyone comfortable? Lean back in your seats, it's not a lecture, more a soother for the common groover. I stretch the mic out to the crowd in respect for the audience. Those applauding us, it's more than just hand coordinates. Perhaps the fifth element, the development of moving a crowd. It's not just beats and rhymes, it's involvement that's profound. So take a close-knit grip of the sound and let it weave around your soul. Celsius blessed cold with fire, wind, water, earth. That's elemental birth, but then again I'm just skimming the surface. Dip the depths where fathoms slept and immerse with a search for a golden fleece believing. Like UFOs landing just over the Jamison, where people are claiming to hear productivity below the outer sphere. That's just underground hip-hop you hear. So do not necessarily fear what you cannot necessarily see. Preconception may be your number one enemy. Endeavor to the end of the earth and past the vast space of time to reach beyond the mind to the first birth of the first star. Way before you were who you are. When the only mind was open, there was only one way to be. For destiny still had to be chosen, not yet even written. Then imagine the fragment you were capable of dissecting. That's kind of threatening to a mind close to questioning, wouldn't you say? So open that second eye, and my nana always told me to look towards the sun, and the shadows will definitely always follow, cause a brighter tomorrow shines through the eyes of the enlightened ones. Word. Thank you, ladies and gents. You'll notice on your way out there's a Celsius store with Celsius hats, shirts, pencil cases, lunch boxes, rubbers, fridge magnets, car stickers, stubby holders, eskies.
Yeah, and all that and more. I think we even got socks.
Supreme Chancellor, Delegates of the Senate.
Take your seats as I display and face the half-circular gazebo with three unavoidable voices and Turntablist Skizo.
You can't approach it. Metallic walls hovering tall, high seats, head monster feet
In free fall.
The discussion on this panel tonight is
who's running Sector 7G and letting a whole nuclear plant fuck up? Chicks we don't bust lyrics for, an advanced war, even more high-tech than before.
So recall all malfunctioning MCs to protocol. There's been a problem with the think chip, it's been swapped with Bobby Pin. 7-day week tracks on the brink, I'm about to act vertical, straight up like rant riding, drop those noses, no rock stars I'm sighting. I'm seeing plain views,
Taking a day in God's ears to spurt more patterns and screensavers and breaking down a human ear to crunch up pixels. Keep the head aspirin clear like Cybertron, we act on instinct like Alec Guinness. You can't peel the high glass enamel that gives the shine to the reflector shield.
So you thought dropping a flat press would impress me? Screws are falling. Seeing your dreams burn in flames when I came. Playing stage shows sounds like a fucking caged crow. Blink once and miss 'em. Premature puppies feeling lucky. Can't rock on tempo. That's right, you're all dropping quick.
I like the way you talk. The way you talk, I like the way you talk. The way you talk, I like the way you talk. The way you talk, I like the way you talk. The way you talk, I like the way you talk. The way you talk, I like the way you talk.
Bukue one star fighter, Mr. Elements, presenting the present with past and future intent. Malignant MCs return the days of an infant. My lyric infantry penetrates in an instant, lingers in the air like incense, with a scent so intense it ups your intelligence. Constant elevation is my commitment, from Sydney to Connecticut. No matter which continent, take on combatants to show the dominance of an autonomous MC with total confidence. Residents irrelevant, benevolent, heaven sent. Messages massaging minds through rhyme. Bukue and Celsius combine, a detriment to we madmen with omnipotence. It's potent wordplay through currents, paralyzing opponents, and most don't even know it. Never try to move, co-filled with hesitance. Too late to repent, bow down in silence. Australia, Cali's foreign allegiance, constant representation of our four elements.
Back in the day to have a skill required apprenticeship, but now it's hip to come up faster, saying you're the master. Before anyone asked you credentials, in elementals, boasting your mentals when you don't even have essentials. Basic equipment, the shipment, the governmental forces can infiltrate that scene with Trojan horses, ride them off as tax losses and teams. Covert operations, Angolan occupation, merging Haitians controlling radio stations. Ulysses imagination. Yeah. Yes, sir, Rick. Yeah, let me fit the style on this one. Flesh, you must obey my thirst. Is you with me? The curse, the dawn of the dead is upon us. Build up your infrastructure. Now you don't want us. At least all their yets are honest. The fucking limey, your two-face, your pop behind me. Shitty and slimy. The proverb that you remind me. DTA, are you paro? Spit apples off your head with an arrow. The line between the man and beast is narrow. The average man is shallow. The Lord God, hallowed be his name. Waiting for the second coming, killed him first time he came.
The way you talk, I like the way you talk. The way you talk, I like the way you talk. The way you talk, I like the way you talk. The way you talk, I like the way you talk.
My last experience as a myth below the torrent of raging currents which walk ever so slow in between the evergreen calm and serene forest and bushland to meet up with the mainstream. My reoccurring dreams slash seeds in my liquid form in its purest, absorbing the storm, gaining strength to fuck the waterfall. So we became one and crashed down, shoved by the muddy banks into the pool below for children to bathe, and the floods drown and fucking I surround myself. I can't remember the reflection of God that shined on my surface to maintain warmth and shiver on my face, ever so complacent, spilling in the shores of my cradle where I enabled myself to fornicate earth seeds and breathe new life in the form of trees to shelter the start of me. That small rapid creek, full cycle, and so it all begins again as rain falls, fill my veins, maintain.
Suddenly the wind shifted. Shit. Now a mass of flames.
When currents collide, recipients were all powered by the tide. I meditate in a hollow tree kayak down white rapids with sextons and concubines. While floating my sheets into origami boats. When they hit the water, I feel the effect of tsunami quotes. Colors stay in the water, releasing a solution of self-distribution. An ever-flowing stream traveled by a shape-shifting being. Liquid and coagulates, dissipates, to vary the rate. Always pushing way past the blood gates. Devastator, narrator, imagination inflator. Behind my trail, I leave a tail, crystallizing parts of the water's surface. For future voyages, a vibrant capside surface. Never exhaust against a strong force, uncontrollable helm. When pushing my concentration beyond outer limits, in a matter of 5 minutes, I visit realms where else falls away like the leaf from elms. They melter, stammer for shelter. Buddha and a gnarled boab tree. Delivery cracks with cannon tiles of power blue electricity. Branching up the power pack 5 very volts rechargeable imagery. Rebounding off Mr. Clean and Wizdm to keep center as catchy edges try to lure pure. My rock sequence glistens like porcelain, or down and twist tops and cost socks in 87. Shooting pool at Crystal Palace, giving riders props at orbit 600 on George Street. This rapid flow is so rough it capsizes canoes, and that's on a normal day. Screaming down Gonorrhea Gorge with skin grass. The Barcade's night cruising with an eye holder sparkle. Feeling like I was 19, as if I was Paul Hart Castle. 01. Surrect, Ellis, unique, electro folk free. Through this whole album, I'll leave you as the Dakota. I'd rather bust battle rhymes than robotic vocoder. Nokia, it's Santa Motorola. 808 beats of solace. Put me in a solo like Lakeside Midnight Star. I'm vintage, profit, fermented, slightly indented. Jupiter classic chassis, like Aretha Franklin and Bronx Rockers. It's gonna hurt you, burst through with virtue to burn you, like through the fire starter, override the hard data, feel the bass like Ron Carter, speak two tongues like Eric Estrada, hotter than salsa, chacha or lambada, flow like lava. This is where currents collide, caught in a riptide, from seaside to seabed where treasure chest, laid to rest. Who's the one to manifest the current status, stepping over black adders to climb the ladders? We're the baddest, these beats are the fattest, we control our flow apparatus.
Shock safe, systematic in my attic, metallic system. Kingdom come through some that are dripping from the living crimson, spreading like a legionnaire. Thicker than the fog in Sinclair. I breathe the freezing air like a frigid air, but fresh like Listerine. The antihistamine in my medicine is masculine, not feminine. Who's challenging like Anakin? I'll shine my halogen like Edison. Harnessing the strength of thunder, electric current hunger. Wisdom, the power-filled knowledge hunter.
This is where local interests fight among themselves on their own territories. Pulling down temples not yet mental, nonetheless. The ground is soft with dissolution, yet footprints float above intrusion. Amuse my fusion, the first weary foes must feel for depths. For less than killed rest, I fear may lose thy step upon us tranquil yet. Crankful set of lungs, the whispers sung. Harmonious component rung the dance of fire child, aspire wild willow walker. On the 9 grounds a stalker, company to a traveller's lonesome, fearful shadower. Depth of bright like the moon of night, it glimmers on scales that shimmer amidst my liner. Inner movement frail, slip through the fingers of a folk tale, written in braille. My complement resides on the underside, so stress the crystal needs not. I pull the tide and capsize what's mine. Search the soul all in due time, as I rest, as I dine.